Okay guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm making some beef stew, and I didn't have any stew meat, so what I did is I went to the store and I got beef chuck, like roast, and cut it up, floured it, and put some onion, a little bit of oil, and browned it, and then put it with some beef broth. And so I've had that cooking now for a couple hours to get it tender. And then I'm going to cut up some vegetables, and I'll bring you along with me when I start that. And I will have stew tonight for dinner with a green salad. So I'll be back as soon as I start cutting the vegetables. I've got everything out that I'm going to use for my stew. And yes, I'm going to put a jalapeno. Also, I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro right before the end when I'm cooking it. You will not believe what I forgot. I went to Trader Joe's, got my stuff, could have sworn I got celery, and I didn't. And I am not going to go out to get it. So I'm just going to do without the celery. That's it. So, like I said, the meat is cooking. That's almost done. That's been cooking now for probably now about 3 hours. Okay, and then I got the little carrots so I don't have to peel those. And these are from Trader Joe's. And jalapeno, bell pepper, onion, and I'll peel my potatoes. So once I get this all peeled, I'll be back, because I'm not going to bore you with me peeling a potato. I'm back. Okay, I got the potatoes peeled and everything washed. So now I'm just going to cut up, and I don't cut my stuff real small. And Jeremy, if you're watching, I don't want to hear it. It's my son. He is a great cook. And he really puts love into his food. Me, I just cook to make something to eat. So he's probably going, oh, Mom. But I've always cut, you know what I mean? I just do more like what I guess they call a ranch cut. It's more, I'm just not real anal about cutting things, you know, a certain way, or everything has to be exactly the same size or whatever. So I'm just getting these cut. I cut one for my dogs too, because once in a while I like to give them a treat with their dinner, so I'll keep one out and boil a potato for them. Keep that out. Actually, keep that out. And, okay, so there's my potatoes. I'm going to put them back into the bowl and rinse them off. And then I will put in, these carrots have been pre-washed. I'll put the carrots in the bowl and then cut up jalapeno. I don't know if I'll put the jalapeno, I think I might wait on that a little bit. I should show you guys how to make my potato cheese soup. You know what? I'm going to do a recipe. I'm going to do a video on potato cheese soup that my sister-in-law taught me years ago. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to rinse this real quick. Hope you're all doing well today. Leave a message or a comment below and let me know how your weather is wherever you're at. The rain's starting to come back in again. I can see the clouds starting. But that's okay, we need it. Oh, so see, I've got everything in one bowl. Because I'm not going to put the bell pepper in at the same time because that cooks too quick. And the cilantro, like I said, I'll put that cilantro in. I'll put all this stuff in together. And yes, I do keep the seeds. People a lot of times will throw the seeds out. I keep them in. And when I use celery, I'll tell you another thing. You know the leaves? I never throw them away. I put that in also to whatever I'm cooking. I use everything that I can. And then the onion, I think I'll put the potatoes and the carrots in first, and then the onion, and then the bell pepper and cilantro. Okay. And these little cutting mats are great. You can get them at any grocery store. Okay. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera around. We'll put in the carrots and potato in just 1 second. Let me get you situated here. All it is some butter that you melt. Okay, hold on. Let me get my flour. And you're going to put the flour in with the butter, and then I'm going to take some of the broth from the stew and start thickening. Let's get this. And you don't really need a lot of butter or flour. Turn down the Okay, so I'm going to thicken that up. I mean, it'll thicken the broth, and I'll keep adding more broth to it. It cooks up pretty quick. Down a little bit more. That's nice. I'll tell you, I use this whisk so much. Getting more broth. See how it starts to keep thickening up more? With just that little bit of butter and flour. You don't need much. Get you so you can see it better. So it was like a tablespoon of butter, and as you saw, I didn't measure the flour, but it wasn't much. And I'm just adding more broth that's in the big pot that I'm cooking everything in. Plus the potatoes have starch in it anyway, a natural starch, which helps to thicken up a stew anyway. Okay, I'm going to add that back into this pretty soon. Got to leave enough in there though to cook what I just put in, the bell pepper and that, like I said, that doesn't take long at all. Okay. I'm just waiting for this to thicken up. So once this is thickened up a little bit, it'll be another 5, 6, 7 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, everything's incorporated now into the stew. I think you can see it. So I'm going to let it cook about another, maybe another 7 minutes with the lid on, and then I'll plate it and show you. Okay. Okay guys, here it is. It's finished. Nice gravy. It's a nice gravy. Look at it. Beautiful. Here you have your potatoes, your carrots, bell pepper, jalapeno, onions, and your cilantro on top. Very nice. So, I hope you'll make it, and if you do, leave a comment below. Have a good night, guys.